Anyways, so guys,
This video is all about our life update. 6 months here
6
in
months in.
Australia, in Melbourne. How
Yeah.
are you liking our life here so far?
I hate it.
Yeah, we hate it.
I hate it that it took us so long to leave Canada.
Yeah, honestly, we should have done this sooner. We should have moved sooner.
100%.
Like when we were younger.
100%.
know? Like we did not regret buying a place, obviously in Canada, but we wish that we traveled when we were still.
Not the travel. Like the traveling is one thing, but that's just to leave
But
Canada.
no, like work holiday visa when we were younger.
Yeah.
No kids.
Yeah,
It's
like-
so easy to do.
Anybody who is under, I think, 35 or 36.
Yeah, under 35.
If you, unless you have like, some kind of CEO job or something, save up some money and get out of there.
Honestly, travel. Like you can work anywhere.
It's not even that. Just get out of there. Like trust me. Like Brad was talking about, some CRTC thing that they've messaged that they're gonna lower cell phone prices. I'm like, oh, and he's like, hopefully we get like, for $60 a good plan. I'm like, I'm paying $25 for unlimited calling. 25 gigs.
20 international text and phone or something.
No, we have unlimited international to like 19
international.
different countries, including Canada.
It was
He's like,
20 countries, but
maybe 20, whatever. Needless to say, he's like, what, you have unlimited international calling? I'm like, yeah, and it's $25 a month. Ding. You know what I mean? That says something.
their internet here sucks, but it's not that bad.
Yeah, but like
Phone.
Canada's
keys, yeah.
Canada's excuse is always, our country's so big,
Australia is very big,
Canada is bigger. It is bigger.
but Australia is big.
It's 9.9 million square meters or something, and Australia is like 7.4, I think, or
I know. The
7.5.
States also,
It's not that much difference in size. Like to
Yeah.
me, that's not that much difference.
for pricing wise, and their neighboring country.
No, exactly.
Got
And
cheaper.
and the fact is that there's there's a lot of people still in Canada, so the population should lower the bills down.
Anyways, so life
So,
update. We still love it here. We couldn't believe how our life changed for the better. That's for sure. We've traveled, like not as much yet. Like we traveled enough. We could do more, but obviously you kind of have the money to go travel. So
We've traveled more this year.
more this year than we've ever traveled.
Than, like,
Because
5
my
years
work
total.
is able to actually let me book my actual vacation with no issues. That's one big thing.
So 6-month update. Today, I learned that everybody in Australia pretty much has 4 weeks off vacation.
And you can get paid leave. You can buy, your leave, and you can take your vacation all at once.
In Canada, you get 2,
with
and
no
you have to fight
issues.
for it. And to get 4, you have to work there 10 years, unless you work for some good company and they give you that extra week.
And still, as a nurse, it's very hard for you to get a good vacation for that 4 weeks. Full 4 weeks.
You won't
Here,
get it. You won't
wanted
get
to get your 6-week vacation, go ahead. You can get approved.
Exactly.
As long as you obviously don't give them enough time to find,
Minimum
so-
wage
minimum wage is
is
higher.
like 21 something
Cost
here.
of living is the same as in Canada and Toronto, but minimum wage is a lot higher here. The quality of life balance is definitely really great. Yeah, so
better like that. So I got a job. I don't want to say where.
so 6 months update. He got a job just recently. He hasn't started yet.
But either way, it's a management job. I'm not gonna say the store. It's a store. So A, I get discounts at the store. B, I get discounts on life insurance, like not a life insurance, but like medical insurance.
Oh, okay.
I get discount. Not that I'm.
They have novated leasing, so similar to
They have
what I
super. This is a store, and I can write stuff off before taxes. This doesn't exist in Canada alone, let alone. So minimum wage is way higher. You know what I mean?
bonus.
Way more
They have
perks.
way better bonus. And
Way more
yeah.
perks. Just insane. You know what I mean? Like, it is insanity.
I should really put in like, our paycheck, like what we get extras.
I don't want this, like, I don't think I'd have to check
Without
my contract.
Yeah, without telling exactly the exact store, just the hourly and what you're.
Needless to
Yeah.
say, let's just say,
It's just like your thing wherever you work without saying.
yeah. Needless to say,
Yeah.
like, in Canada, when I worked at the store, I was an assistant manager, and the commission was rough. It started, I think, at 2% gross profit. This is commission sales. And they expect professionals in the field to know the equipment that they were selling. So 2%.
Made sense though for that store.
Yes, it made sense that way,
It's
but
kind of hard to sell if you don't know the.
getting paid minimum wage plus 2% gross profit
It's not much, yeah.
is not much. And if you sell them, if you make them over $1 million of gross profit, I think it went up to like 4 or 5%. Let's just say, starting double that already. So, wow, that's a big difference.
Big difference.
And like I said, the salary right away is off the bat higher.
Yeah.
So it's just insanity that way. The big thing that like we said in our video of what we don't like is that the pricing of rental is just insanity here. Just
Our
insanity.
rent increased this month because it's in our contract because we actually took over someone's lease, but his lease was actually cheaper for the first 6 months because he only has 6 months left in this building, but the regular lease for us was actually a lot higher. We also stayed in a nice apartment, but we will be moving.
Oh yeah,
We'll
no.
be
Like,
definitely moving somewhere cheaper because there's other options out
did you
there.
say we can't do a review of this apartment till we're out?
I don't think you can. Maybe it's best to do the review after.
After we're out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can't.
So
I would say.
you don't know where we live, hypothetically. So I'm gonna say this right now. This is not a review. But for paying what we're paying $2,700,
27 plus, yeah.
27 plus, the garbage chutes at least once or twice a week
Maybe they
are
should have a
clogged.
separate video.
Well, this is just to explain how much
Yeah.
the rent is.
But the place is nice.
The place is beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, we really like the people.
We
who
like
work.
the place. We like the
Love
place.
the people who work. Like
Yeah,
the
the
cleaner.
guys that work here, great.
They clean really well.
The staff is
Yeah.
great, everything.
Yeah.
It's more the builder, like I did property management. I was a super at a building as well. I know how garbage chutes work. You have a compactor at the bottom. I don't think this place has a compactor. So I think what happens is they get full because nobody's changing the bins enough times.
Yeah.
And that's why they get clogged. So as you can see, we're in this room. This whole wall, not a single electrical outlet. Even the electricians, I guess,
Side. They were here too because they are mandated to check.
do some kind of
your
safety inspection
like,
once
yeah,
a year.
Yeah, I think once or twice a year,
I think it's once a year.
Yes.
And even they were like,
or every 2 years. I don't even know.
yeah, they were like, what? There's no outlet? So
They had to check all the outlets, but she was like, no, we don't have any outlets on this side at all.
they couldn't believe it.
So we had to put every electronic devices over on this side
On this
because
side.
there's really nothing on this
Nothing.
side. It's such a weird.
It's just insanity.
For a new building, I would expect to have more outlets because in Canada, the rule was that you have to have outlets every.
So it has to be like within, I think, a couple meters. I forget what it is exactly the measurement, but they get away with it because their outlets are on this side. So that, you know what I mean? It's
so annoying because then you're limited to how you're gonna.
You know what I mean? Meanwhile, there's an outlet in here. There's an outlet. There's like 2
Inside.
outlets in there. I'm like, what am I gonna put? Like, you know what I mean? What if I want to charge a cell phone? So we're here. Our air conditioning / heating is right above us.
Hold on, this is a 6-month update. I think we should hold on.
Oh yeah.
This is not a review.
Needless to say, where I'm going at it is the builder. I don't know what happened or if this.
How they
is,
planned the layout of this building is not that great.
All I'm gonna say is yeah.
Love the amenities,
cheaped
love
out.
how clean, love how the look of the apartment is. It's just that there's some things that you didn't really think is important until you live here.
Well, heating and air conditioning in a bedroom would be.
Yeah, but that's
important.
a review then for later
Yeah.
on. I think our life update now, we're staying here. We're obviously going to finish a contract because we don't ever
Yeah,
break
yeah.
a contract. That would be silly. Plus, so what we will be moving.
If they don't
Unless
if they don't increase the rent,
Yeah.
then okay.
No,
But
I want it lowered back
yeah,
to
that's
like,
that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, so back to last month's rate.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying
But if
that's not
doesn't-
gonna
if it's
happen.
gonna be continued to 27, I'd rather go because there's cheaper options in the same area, and it's
Mm-hmm.
nice. So I would rather go to the cheaper area, and there's some in the near the recreational center that we go to, right? Which is a lot better for us.
Yeah, it's
There's
it's
other
because it's a new
options.
building.
Yeah,
A lot of people want it because houses here
it's nice.
are more run down.
Yeah. But there's other buildings in the area that are also newer. May not have the same amenities, but
Yeah.
the rent is cheaper. We could put it towards more childcare,
Yeah,
honestly.
which is a ridiculous price. So
Yeah. 6 month update. So the little guy is gonna start daycare next week.
I think he's gonna like it.
I think he's very social. He
Yeah,
loves
plus
looking at kids.
he wanted to stay there when we wanted him to when we
Yeah.
brought him there
So
just
we're
to
gonna
look
give
at
you
the
an
place.
update about that in the next 6 month update. But yeah, so he's in daycare. Axel's in school. We bought a car. We bought
Yeah,
a
like,
car.
It's just unbelievable. Like
Yeah.
the
So we've made a life.
amount of stuff that we've done within this 6 months.
It's
You know what I mean? Like
We're trying to hold off on buying a lot of things because obviously when you're moving, we're portable. We want to be portable. Yeah.
But like you know what I mean? Like we've always hustled and bustled in Canada.
Yeah.
I mean like there
But
hasn't
now
been really.
we just like buy we buy still like stuff like not really a need but want, like computers, like cameras, like bought a car, like it's
No, but
the
like
big stuff,
look
but we
how
don't-
long it took us to buy a house or a car in
Yeah.
Canada. That's where I'm going at it.
took us a while, but here it's just such an easy thing to do because you actually see more in your paycheck. Like
Yeah.
in Canada, I get paid like base pay here. So technically, my base pay I don't get paid as much as in Canada, like a dollar difference. But once with all the taxes, and then I get paid extra. I get allowances for my uniform, lunch, and then I get $3 extra for having my master's degree. It ends up you get paid more, and then you literally, when usually after taxes, in your bank account, in your paycheck, you lose half of that almost half of that, because I don't get a lot of the $2,000 thing after bi-weekly. But here, sometimes in your paycheck, you still got like $3,000 that comes in your bank, like fortnightly. So it's like, you get a lot more, and you work the same hours as in Canada.
That's another pet peeve of mine. Fortnightly.
Sorry, it's bi-weekly, but they say fortnightly. But I actually end up liking fortnightly. It's just like fortnightly. It's like shakes.
It just sounds so weird.
I don't know, but
It sounds like Fortnite. You know what I mean? Like
Fortnite, the game,
what are we playing games here?
but anyways, yeah.
Exactly. No, put all BS aside.
Work-life balance is
Anybody
nice.
thinking of moving to Australia
Do it.
from Canada specifically, because I don't know what your situation is in the UK and this and that. If you can save up some money and then do the move and get PR, amazing, great for you, because you'll be able to buy a
Get
place,
PR and then buy a place.
and then you save so much on rent.
Even if you don't have an idea if you're gonna buy a place, at least have some money. That way, when you finally get to know the area
Yeah,
then you can easily
I would
buy
still
a place.
say move in somewhere for like see if you can get a 6 month, a year contract.
Yeah, a
Because-
year, because 6 months is really fast. It went by really
It-
fast.
it
for
is.
us. It's like we're already 6 months. It feels just like we moved yesterday.
It is, but here's where I'm going at it. If we had the down payment to buy the building beside us that's
Yeah.
getting built, to buy a unit there, I would be buying a unit
Yeah.
because our mortgage would cost less than our rent.
But
so
it's
you
just
see
like
where I'm
you're
going
not
at it.
sure.
No,
where you wanna
exactly,
stay.
but
'Cause
this
for
is-
us, we're not really sure because think about it. We're planning on going somewhere like after the
I
contract.
get that, but think of it this way: if you were to buy a unit
and then rent it
and
out
rent it
after.
out, you're still making $500 extra.
Yeah.
So really, at the end of the day, $500-600 extra in your pocket, you're profiting. It's stupidity not to buy a unit,
Yeah,
or
it's true.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So no matter what, it's in your interest, basically.
Yeah.
The only reason I would say
But if
rent
you don't,
first. is to find out where you want to be.
If you don't, that's fine. We didn't have much before we came here. We didn't have a lot in our savings because we ended up spending more of it getting the visa.
Yeah, the visa
We
was.
didn't have a lot to start.
The visa was
Yeah,
expensive.
visa was expensive for us. There's like 4 of us, right? So visa was expensive. You get this medical, and then you have to pay for the rent.
The
We
bond.
hired someone to make sure that we get a place because we didn't want to have to. You want to secure the place, and to process my paperwork, my licensing. Even though I didn't have to take courses and stuff, the licensing takes a lot of money
expensive.
too. It's expensive, so it takes a lot of money. So
Yeah.
and we didn't sell our house because we wanted to keep it. So pretty much like you've used up a lot of our savings. And when we first came here, we obviously bought, the stuff here from the previous owner, and then we got couches. Like it's like moving expenses, right? But if you don't have much, honestly, if we were able to do it, it's possible for anyone.
No,
to.
100%. Like, you know what I mean? If where I'm going at it is, unless you have like some kind of crazy career and job, even if you do, I would say still look because chances are that you'll find the same type of job here and get paid
And
more.
your work-life balance probably a lot better.
Yeah, and you'll probably get paid more. Better weather, because to me, Melbourne is very much like BC, except that it actually gets a lot warmer. But the rain type of thing, kind of like BC when we went there.
4 seasons in one day.
4 seasons in one day, rain quite often.
Yeah, it's like BC. It feels like BC to me. When I come here, I was like, oh, it feels like BC.
Like we're going into winter now.
Yeah.
It's still fall, but we're going into winter and it's 18 degrees.
Yeah.
That's,
It does feel like BC at least, in my
You know what I
opinion.
mean? So yeah, like
Yeah.
I have to say personally, 6-month update.
We're loving it still, and honestly, we wouldn't express our interest for PR if we didn't love it.
There's that.
There's that. We did. Like literally, I think we expressed our interest
Like 2 months, second
a
month in.
Because remember, we came November,
Yeah.
and
In
then
December
we
we
expressed
did it.
December. Like it was that fast because we were like.
But we came at the end of
sure.
November, so that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying, like a
less
month,
than a
month and a
month.
half in.
Less than a month because it's just right after December 8th, which was the last round.
Yeah.
So
Here's the
we
kicker.
weren't sure in the beginning because our plan was to stay in Australia and travel, and then potentially go to Europe. And then we were like, I can get my vacation
And still
on
go to
those-
Europe.
And then on my vacation days, if I can get, because it's possible to go on 6-week vacations, even though your 2 weeks may not be paid, where you can buy those vacation hours, you can literally go on vacation in Europe for a month. Like, why would I leave if I can do that here and just go and travel and go on vacation, right? So we're like, I like the work-life balance here. It's amazing, and I get paid really great here.
There's
Why
that.
would I want to leave? So initially we didn't want to leave. We wanted to leave because we wanted to go to Amsterdam, and I'm still gonna get information about Germany and stuff because from
And
one of the
Luxembourg and all that.
international student, she will give me information about those people that provide
Yeah.
everything. But that's just like an info, right? But I don't think we're gonna leave
The big thing is like,
because we can just go on a trip.
so there's that.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing. I have like arachnophobia. I hate spiders. They freak me the F
We're gonna
out.
jinx it.
I know. You know what's stupid?
For sure.
I really should start looking because I just open up the trunk of the car. I always stick my hand under there. I swear to God, one of these days I'm gonna just touch something and it's not gonna be a good thing. So I should start looking. But needless to say, like people were like literally when I was moving here, people were like, "Oh man, spiders and snakes, they're gonna kill you. They're gonna
Even
kill
in
you."
our apartment building, they would say, "Oh, snake sighting."
Yeah, they tell you.
They send an email,
but
be careful
we also
in this
live
area.
on the
Yarra Trail,
Yarra River,
River.
which is known
Which is
for
our
You
backyard.
know what I mean? It's known for that type of
Tiger
wildlife,
snakes, yeah.
right? So, you know what I mean?
We haven't seen it.
We haven't seen it. People have seen it.
People have seen it.
We've seen a dead fish pulled out of the water.
Yeah.
So something, but like, you know what I mean? You see ducks swimming around in the water,
Yeah,
right?
so it's
You see
really-
people having fun in like dragon boat type
Dragon
of races.
boat
I don't know.
races, like training in there.
So, you know what I
People
mean?
even the trail. The trail is actually pretty busy. Like not too busy. There are people like are active here.
I've seen lizards
There's a lot of lizards.
or whatever I don't know what kind of lizards they are. But then again, like, we're told, oh, snakes and this and that.
We haven't seen
I
it.
still see people literally laying in the
down
grass.
grass.
Like,
I
and-
almost had.
And it's not even the grass,
swear.
it's more like the bush.
The
like
bush.
it's a bush.
And we were like, oh, we got an email about this snake and then this evil. And with
Yeah, man,
kids
people
still
just don't
playing,
care. They're like,
I was
snake. Like, I hate saying this, but like, Crocodile Dundee, how that movie, how the guy just was like fearless, like, yeah.
It's like that. Like, I feel like
it's literally like the
is it an Australian thing? Like,
I
they
think
just
Australians
have
just
this
have
fearless.
the biggest pair of balls. Pardon my language.
But that's
they
what
just
it is.
don't care. It's like, what?
like
Snake? Screw
fearless,
you, snake.
you know?
I kill you,
And we
snake.
were like, we got an email. We have to keep an eye on this.
Oh yeah, you're not actually allowed to kill snakes, so I don't know what they would be like. Snake? Screw you, snake. I bite you, snake. It's more like that.
So we have to
like,
call for this number.
yeah, but what I'm going at is like,
By the time you'll be gone, you just say stay away.
like
Slowly
remember,
back out.
Remember when I was telling you, like, I worked with a guy and he's like, for fun of it, because he was actually in Australia before, and he said for the fun of it, like, he went out one day and got drunk with people and they're like, let's go fight some kangaroos. Like, they wanted to box kangaroos or something.
Such a
I'm just
weird
like,
thing.
man, that would beat you up. But he's like,
Hey,
yeah, man.
it's not me saying the bad word. He said something about
I
the
know.
S word.
Either way, where I'm going at it is like, people here just
Fearless.
fearless and don't care. They just, what, kangaroo? Well, I'm gonna fight the kangaroo, right?
Yeah, it's just.
The only thing I think people are afraid of is those crazy birds. The
I haven't seen
magpies.
those birds.
What are you talking about? It's so black and white birds.
Is it there?
Yeah, they're everywhere.
They're not attacking.
That's because it's not their mating season yet.
Oh, when is the mating season?
August.
Maybe I should keep an eye.
August time. Supposedly stay away from them at that time.
How do you stay away when if they're everywhere?
They're everywhere, I know. Just obviously just, kind of walk away, right? But I've seen
Yes.
people with like the helmets with like the little things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Super Wong, that show.
I guess if I start seeing those helmets, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, like
That's pretty nice so far. Yeah.
I think the biggest thing is
I can't believe we actually enjoyed our stay here.
that I wish that we went to PR right away instead of
Yeah.
wasting our money on the
We weren't really
beach.
sure because we weren't really.
Excuse me?
We don't know if it's worth it. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
We were just like we wanted to be able to travel easily, but honestly, PR allows you to travel, so we just wanted to leave.
Yep.
We just wanted to be here the fastest route because we're getting older. you know.
No, but
We didn't want to have any reason for any delays because we've been wanting to travel for so long. Remember, we wanted to go to the
yeah,
States.
yeah.
And then we keep delaying. We were like, we just wanted to go. That's
Yeah.
it. We just like, we have to go
Yeah,
somewhere.
like all BS aside, whatever's happening in the world, I don't care.
Live your life.
Live
the
your
way you
life.
wanna live your life, you know?
But where I'm going at it is, it was stupidity not to leave Canada earlier. Thank
Yeah.
God this opportunity opened up for us because
Yeah.
it was an eye-opening.
Honestly,
this
like,
place is
for
amazing.
us to afford in one income household,
A crazy rent car
crazy rent with car
and everything
utilities,
else.
it's crazy. You know, and you can pretty much live in a one income household.
Yeah, yeah.
The only reason why he's working because
I need to get away from them.
kids, you know, we need to ship
Oh,
them somewhere.
there's that and there's other things. Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I
You
can't.
still get a little bit of extra.
It's not that. It's at the end
Yeah.
of the day, I don't want to live off your paycheck. No offense.
I know.
Right.
It's just, yeah, it's just nice to send them because the kids are gonna be okay at school. They
Yeah.
learn something that we're not good at. They're obviously the experts of early childhood and whatnot.
Yeah, that,
we're
like, you know what
not
I mean?
expert in that. Like we wanted them to learn, and they have to learn to be social with other kids.
There's that.
There's the
I want
benefit
to
of
learn
that,
the
right?
slang because, like, remember we went to the grocery store. I'm like, what did this guy just ask me? How was my yesterday?
Or no, that was like I needed it yesterday. When they say, that means I need it like like
No, but he's like remember he was how's your yesterday? Or
Yeah,
something.
it was like
I'm like,
such
what?
weird.
Is he
I was like,
asking me
huh?
really what my
The
day was like
first time
yesterday?
that we met this guy, he's a cashier in Kohl's.
Yeah, hilarious guy. Look,
Young guy, but he's so
Super
nice. Like this is a young guy.
very talkative though. Very talkative and super
very
nice.
Hospitable.
Yeah.
That's it. Customer service. This guy is gonna go places.
Yeah, I got
He's-
I might have to tell.
he's
I might have to
very
tell him
sweet.
that to
I
come and
think-
apply at my place.
I think you need to talk to the manager of that guy because that guy
No,
No, but he's really good. Like he makes you feel comfortable. For young guys, young kids, normally they'll be like rowdy, and I'm just stereotyping and thing. But generally, they
First
don't
off, he's
act the way.
he's probably over 18, just to let you know.
But I don't think he is that old.
No, I'm probably not that old, but he's in his I'd say early 20s.
Early 20s. But for him to act very polite,
Two things.
very sweet.
I don't want to speak to the manager there, because I'm going to speak to the manager. I'm going to say, why the hell is there never bottles in for the orange machine?
Yeah, but you have to actually, maybe she should also give compliments to the people who actually
B, I would,
make our day.
I would rather take him to my work because I know he's a good worker and have him work for me. See? No.
Yeah, but isn't yours is like a sales thing too?
Sales, exactly.
But he's also good at talking. Like
Exactly.
He's very good at talking. Like
Exactly.
honestly, when you're tired, like thing, he will talk to even the little kids. Like he's that good.
It's about customer service.
He's very good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If to
It's
me,
almost like like people need someone to talk to because they're bored and they think it's just natural for him too.
to me,
make a
a
conversation.
good customer service person is not a person that will just throw something down your throat. Like I've worked with a person, I won't mention his name, but this guy,
So.
it was actually funny. The one day he was talking crap about the product. He's like, oh, that product sucks. I would never buy it. Customer comes in. He's like, and the customer obviously didn't know much about this. He, you know what I mean, new to the whole
But why is he
area.
selling it?
And he's like, oh, yeah, my friend told me about this. And right away he's like, oh, it's a great product. Yeah. Just because it was an easy sale for him. You know what I mean? No. To me, that's not customer service. To me, customer service is I'm going to ask you the proper questions.
So watch out, Coles. He's gonna steal your employee.
Find out what you need, and then I'm gonna sell you the exact product that you need. I'm not gonna try to oversell you way too much. I'll tell you, hey, this is the product you need. You can also go step up here, in case you think, you're gonna outgrow this one, because it's, specifically us guys, like we like our bells and whistles. You know what I mean? Like our TVs, for instance, we just like extra things in our car, things, buying a car. Hey, it's a V6 or a V8. I want the V8. Why? Chances are I'll never use it, but hey, I want the V8 just because it's, bells and whistles. Us guys love them, right? And you know what I mean? I think that's customer service though, where you get to find out talk to the person, feel comfortable to talk to the person, make the person feel like, hey,
Not just product.
I'm looking after you, not just looking after my own pocket, right? And that's what this guy's like. He doesn't care. There's two people in line. He's still doing it fast. He's still doing everything.
Like there's no delay.
But he's still going to talk to you to make you feel, hey, I'm going to talk to you to make sure you're okay and you feel welcome into this store.
He's
And that's what I
very
like
fast,
about the guy.
He's efficient. With a smile on their face.
One more thing from our 6-month update. We need to start reading our wine labels. We bought extra dry.
Extra dry again, guys. Like, dry or extra
God.
dry. We don't like dry stuff. But
I honestly want to spill it out and just open up another bottle.
No, because alcohol is expensive here in
I know,
Australia.
alcohol
That's one
abuse.
thing. Oh, it shouldn't be the dislike thing. Alcohol is expensive.
Yeah,
But,
alcohol is expensive. Internet sucks.
but because it's expensive, you just have to drink. It's not really that bad. It's just that there's better.
I was told to check out, there's a place beside the post office on Victoria. Supposedly they're known for drinks.
Which one?
I don't know, I forget the names.
Like Victoria, where?
Victoria, there's a post office.
Going to church?
There's a post office there.
Across Undercover Roaster?
I don't know, there's a post office down there.
Yeah, Undercover Roaster. Like, the
Sure, well, there's a
Mellow
post.
Fellow.
There's a post
If you
office
see-
there.
My landmark is food places.
Listen,
So
I don't know.
if you
I
tell
don't-
me the food place, I know where exactly.
I forget the food place, okay? But here's the thing. It's beside the Australia Post
Yeah, there's an
place.
Australian Post there, and there's Mellow Fellow, and there's Undercover Roaster.
Well, it's gonna be one of them, okay?
And then there's
listen,
the going to, you know where it is.
I'll find out the name
The
of it again.
Makerang.
Listen, I'll find out the name of it again because Axel's girlfriend's dad told me about it, and I'm flat out.
Isn't that the place where they sell the Carlton Brewery thing? at the
No,
front?
I don't know. Honestly, I forget the name of it. Names, I'm just not good with names, period. But no, I was recommended it for drinks because I was sitting there like, yeah, we
Because they
can't.
have a wine tasting area there.
I told him like, we
Remember
can't find a
that
place
place where I
for
think-
drinks. I'm like, they're all watered down. And he's like, well, drinks are made for like, He goes, usually like, you know, seems like guys either order beer here or hard liquor. You know what I mean? I'm like, listen, I want to have a drink with my, you know, with my food. I don't want to get drunk though.
Yeah,
Right.
or like sangria.
Yeah, it's honestly
Or Moscow Mule.
as sorry guys,
Yeah.
our camera
We actually
overheated
talked too much that
So
we
we-
went over 30 minutes.
and it overheated.
Yeah, the camera overheats after 30 minutes.
Yeah, internal temp got too high, so it's got to cool down. Needless to say, so we just switched the cameras. But what were we talking about? Oh yeah,
We put it so we can see.
oh yeah. So what we were talking about is that place where finally we're maybe gonna get proper alcoholic beverages.
Yeah, so we'll find out which place that is. I've never tried. I think we're gonna check it out. We're still waiting for the cafe in our building to see if they offer more stuff.
I think we
so
should
we
do
can
that tomorrow.
actually do a proper video. Oh, I'm off tomorrow. Yeah, we should do it tomorrow.
I think we should do that tomorrow because Axel's been asking.
Too much because like he loves to try the new places. He's not as adventurous as Kai I think would be when it comes to food, but he loves going to restaurants. He loves, you know, he loves to be fancy, I think.
You should have seen him trying to eat a mandarin today. I'm not even gonna say this. I was embarrassed.
I don't think he'd ever actually try to eat mandarin.
He's never ate a mandarin before.
He did, but we peel it and we cut it for him.
He thought it was like an apple. So his girlfriend peeled out of the front for him.
6-year-olds. No, 7? Is she 7?
She's turning 7.
Yeah. But we've always peeled it for him, you know, gave him a thing and he'll
Yeah, just
cut
you know,
it in half, you
pick
know.
off the skin. This kid had this little slab out, and he's trying to eat it through that hole. I was so embarrassed. I'm like, dude, do you not know how to eat like basically an orange? He'll peel the skin off. He's like, what, daddy? What skin? I'm like, this skin, you
I
dummy.
think we baby him too much that he didn't know how it actually
Yeah, like so I showed it to him. He's like, what? Like his eyes just what? Hilarious.
Yeah.
But he was so happy because, you know, his friend or slash girlfriend or slash wife, because he proposed to her,
Apparently.
asked to have a little like picnic with him. So he's like, I'm gonna go on a date.
I was like, what do you mean he went on a date? And I saw a picture of the both of them
They were sitting up in a thing.
and a picnic. And I'm
Me
like,
and
oh.
Peter were just laughing. We're like, these guys are cute.
Yeah, that's funny when they're young, right? So it's like, but Elena is so cute, man. Like,
Yeah, she's a cute girl.
ballsy than Axel. It's kind of perfect match because
Oh yeah,
Axel's a whip.
like his other, I don't know, girlfriend slash wifey or whatever you
They're
want
all
to call
ballsy.
her. No man, she like pulls him like. Man, the kid is.
Axel's
I told him like you need
Aware.
to. I told him you need to stand up for yourself, man. Like yesterday, he actually yelled at her because she almost like ripped his sweater
why?
because she was pulling on him so hard that she almost ripped his sweater. And he's like, "That's it." He's like, "I'm not gonna say the name, but you're gonna rip my sweater. I'm gonna get in trouble. Stop. You want to play with me? You play with me, but don't pull on me." And I'm like, "Oh my God!" He finally told her.
Because he
It was
just
hilarious.
let These girls like pull him around everywhere.
Yeah, man. But I don't know. I don't get it. He's like a girl magnet. So many girls are after him. I don't know.
He just plays with a lot of girls.
Yeah,
he has the
but
guys,
but they're all saying that they're his boyfriend slash girlfriend.
Yeah.
It's not that they're just friends. They all want him as their as their
Yeah.
boyfriend. So it's a different thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But he's not as he doesn't play rough like the boys, like his friends that are boys.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
So like we were saying, Australians just have the balls of steel. We went to a birthday party, and
We have to show you guys a video.
Axel was too scared. But basically, it was like a trampoline slash jump place. It's called Bounce.
Yeah, it's such a nice place. It's
they-
a circuit that they
Yeah, and they
use it.
opened up for like They
If you have
opened
a
it up for
birthday
these
party,
kids.
go to Bounce, because it's not like they just leave you and give you a room. No, they have someone which are, like, handling the kids. The parents are in the background, obviously watching, but
Drinking-
it's like a circuit.
drinking coffee.
Try this activity and then the next activity. It's all guided, but they got to try everything. Not everything, but for their age at least. And then, so the kids are like not stuck in one area. It's like really guided. And then even in the birthday room, the guide person is like, there as well. So it's nice. I actually enjoyed it. If I have a birthday party, because it's different. When we have it in Canada, it's like they give you a room and then you're on your own.
Yeah.
But this place actually like have one person, will to take the kids to different activities.
It's like when we were getting married, we had our
Yeah.
own like wedding coordinator.
Yeah,
person.
it's like a birthday
coordinator.
Except they take the kids on a circuit. Like start
Exactly.
this activity, this second.
Really good place.
Really good
period.
place. A lot of
and
kids,
really different,
but-
lots of different activities from like jumping on trampolines.
Yeah, Bounce, guys. We're gonna
Yeah.
see if we can post some videos.
This is our 6-month review. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Needless to say, so the guy opened up this one part where you had to climb up and you got to jump off. Like, this thing was higher than me by a foot,
Yeah.
foot and a half. So you got to jump from like 7 to 8 feet onto this, padded area.
Yeah.
All the kids.
So we're like, oh, okay, what's
jumping.
next activity, right? We went up to the hill, the ramp, and then when they found out what it was about, 2 kids were like, I'm out of here, and the second kid that has.
Axel was like, nope, peace out.
And then you were like trying to push him to like, go, we need to get a video and some picture. And he was like, cannot be pushed. He cannot be pressured.
Honestly though, thank God, because we don't have Medicare yet.
We were like, oh, it's gonna be an expensive,
It's gonna be a broken arm or something.
It was just like, it's gonna be an expensive emergency visit.
Yep, broken arm, broken something with him. Because he'd be like, let me karate.
The worst position ever. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so either way, needless to say, 6-month review.
We love it.
We love
Enjoyed
it.
We're having fun. What else to say?
We regret not doing it
Kids love
earlier.
it. I don't think Kai would know the difference.
If you have the opportunity, don't be stupid.
Yeah,
Pardon my
don't
language, but
travel.
don't be stupid and do it.
If you want to travel, do it. Honestly, like, what's stopping you? We came here literally with kids. I had a good job. I love my position, my job.
Yeah,
Back
you
home,
actually did less work.
I did less work. I'm back to like from the beginning, like square one, bedside nursing. Love my job here still though. Like, I love the people I work with. But if you started already in a better spot and you coming here, I didn't regret it still, because I still get paid more here and my work-life balance is a lot better.
Plus you have that coffee machine now.
Oh my God, our manager invested in a coffee machine, guys, that actual coffee grounds and can make flat white.
Yeah, like just push up a button, flat white just
Flat white.
appears.
We were well caffeinated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the smart manager. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keep the nurses
I love my manager
caffeinated.
actually. Like, he's pretty nice.
Really? You love him, huh?
I love him with a passion.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
Gonna have to talk to Leslie there. What are you doing to my wife, huh?
He's really nice. Yeah, very accommodating. Not
Really?
very, accommodating. You're so bad.
Crazy woman.
Guys,
Crazy
that's
woman.
pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. So share, subscribe, peace out. I don't know. Do you want to do another video of something?
What about?
We got plenty of things to talk
You
about.
got, yeah, I don't mind making another video, but what's it gonna be about?
Well, we'll stop this video just so, you know what I mean? We can link it up.